Welcome, everyone. I'm Jeremy McGovern. I'm the conference director for the International Hoof-Care Summit. I want to welcome you to another live question and answer session. And we'll get right into it. I want to welcome our guest, Andrew Lyke of Mustad. How are you, Andrew?
I'm doing well. Hopefully everybody else is doing well on this call too.
Yeah. And, you know, Mustad's always been a great partner for the International Hoof-Care Summit. And we got two really great things. One's going to blow your minds if you're on here with us today. Let's get into first. And one of the things we offer each year at the International Hoof-Care Summit is sort of a hands-on interactive experience with some of the leaders in foot care, and Mustad will be operating that this year. Andrew, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we've got 4 stations set up that we're going to do for the labs, and 2 of them are going to be kind of on shoe modifications. We have a few shoes that we're really going to be featuring at the show, and I don't want to spill the beans on which ones exactly because people need to come and find out, but we've worked with Chris Kibbe, David York, Rob Logston, and Michael Seaton to also have some of our, what we call them pro staff farriers, to help with those. So they'll actually be doing some of the shoe modifications ahead of time. And I would call it areas where we haven't been able to market as much as we wanted to, and some shoes that call it even sort of unknown, but definitely are ones that are taking notice. We will say the challengers are one for sure. We've had a campaign of Take the Challenge, and guys are really starting to see how much and versatile those shoes are. So that will be one of them featured, but we'll have 2 stations there and pre-formed since we're not able to light up forges at the events, but so they can talk about it, questions, answers, why they're using those shoes, what modifications they can do, and how it can help in every farrier's business. So those will be 2 of them. The other one, which will be a pretty fun one, I think will be a well attended, is Grant Moon is going to be showcasing a bunch of his tools, talking about the Grant Moon tools, but also general tool practices, and lots of questions for him. He's already been getting some requests, so I don't know how the cat got out of the bag there, but he called yesterday to ask what he needed to be prepared for, so he's excited there. We're still crossing our fingers that he's able to fly from the UK over, but as of right now, still good to go. And then the other one, which we saw huge interest on, was the comfort mix side. So we've found that it's becoming a very fast seller for us, and with the hoof cushion release that we just did, that one it's flying off the shelves, and guys are really liking it. They like the size of it. So more people that haven't seen it yet will be doing a lot of campaigns this year and getting samples and working with our dealers to make sure that it's available for everybody. So those will be the 4 main stations, and more to come. You can expect to see some stuff beforehand on the pro staffers that will be running those stations, along with our reps that are hand in hand working with them in the field every day. And then hopefully at the end of it, people have more use and really like to see what we've got to offer. So
Yeah, and as a reminder, these are in the morning of the summit. The overall agenda starts Tuesday, January 25th, and Mustad will have these in 2 sessions. One beginning at 9, big window to 10:30, and then repeated later from 11 to 12:30, and then the actual rest of the summit begins at 12:50. So plenty of time to check out both, and also grab something to eat before we begin with the agenda. And of course, Mustad's always been a huge supporter of the Hoofcare Summit. They'll have their great trade show exhibit as usual, but something new. We got a few companies in the Hoofcare space that have some history to them, but I think Mustad takes the cake at 190, and they're doing something really special for their birthday. Tell us about that, Andrew.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So 190 years we're celebrating this year, and we were talking about what we could do to celebrate farriers at this. And so I believe it was about 3 weeks ago, we had a sales meeting, and my boss Juan Carlos was there. He's our global sales manager, and we thought about different things, and we said, let's give away a farrier trailer. and they all kind of thought we were crazy, but we've partnered with Justin Fry. He's built both of our vans and his company Iron Range Manufacturing. So we're going to be no cost, enter to win at the show, giving away a tandem axle Farrier trailer. So he's working on it right now. That's going to be ready for the show. So every Farrier that shows up and registers is going to be entered. And then the really cool part is Hans Mustad will be attending as well. He usually tries to come, and so he's happy to be coming. He just confirmed this morning. And also his cousin Claron, who's on our board of directors. Hans will be the one actually delivering and pulling the name for the winning Farrier that enters into the drawing. So it's going to be a nice rig. We'll have a lot of features in there, but also allow for some customizations. If Farriers want to add drill presses or some other stuff, but there will be buffers, grinders. He's got fully lit electrical outlets run to it. So it's going to be a very nice rig, and we're very happy to do this as free to the Farriers to enter, and pretty cool to have it come there, and it'll be in our booth. So we'll have it in the corner. Everybody can see it, check it out, and he does some fantastic work for us. So.
Absolutely. Justin will be there too at the trade show with Iron Range, and the man himself is pulling the name. Those are good odds to get a trailer, guys.
Yeah. We're not going to post it onto social media for entering to contest rules and things. So it's a little too many things, implications there. So it'll be strictly for the show. The other cool part we will do a post geographically to attend the show to enter a chance to win it. So we have checked on that. So Farriers will be hopefully encouraged to make sure they attend at least on Thursday to the summit and register and connect to the event. So we will be doing a little bit on that side, grassroots through Facebook and marketing, that we are giving that away. But we're very excited. Farriers are the hardest working people in the world, and we appreciate them every day. We wouldn't be in business if it wasn't for them. So we wanted to do something that we can give back, and a cool way to hopefully make somebody's year. And hopefully it's a young guy that wins it, or lady that is just getting into the trade and can't afford a $15,000 trailer, but we're happy to give it away. So
thank you so much. And you get a trailer, chance to win that. Some of the best names in horseshoeing to get right on their hip and learn a little product knowledge, get your questions answered. Mustad's bringing it again to the summit. So I'm going to move on, talk about some other stuff with the summit. But Andrew, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks, Jeremy. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
All right, you bet.
All right.
Take care.
Bye.
All right, bye. All right, so everyone, I'm going to move on here and review some of the stuff with the summit. We'll pull up a screen here and just have a few slides to go through. Of course, the summit is January 25th through 28th, as usual, Cincinnati. The Duke Energy Center, and I'll go over some of the hotel stuff, but we're switching back to the Hyatt Regency, right kitty corner there from the Duke Energy Center. So make sure you get your reservations in ASAP. I know they're filling up. Looks like maybe even if you wanted to stay over Friday night, that's full at the hotel. So here we are at the Duke Energy Center. If this is your first time, pretty easy to get from the airport if you're flying in. The Covington Airport over in Kentucky is right across the river. Plenty of rides, Uber, whatever you prefer to get you there. If you're driving in, you sort of have this spaghetti bowl of interstate right here, and so it's right there off 75. So you just kind of go there, and that's a picture of the Duke Energy Center as you're coming in from the interstate. Wanted to show you a little bit of the layout. Some of you I see on here are longtime attendees, so this is pretty familiar to you, I bet. There at the bottom right, you'll enter and then come upstairs to the second floor. And most of the education we have at the Duke Energy Center is right there at the top. The main halls are 200 to 205. And then we have some breakouts on Tuesday with our product knowledge sessions. And then on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we have some classrooms. Dr. Craig Lesser from Root and Riddle, Simon Curtis, a lot of different topics. So something for you to pick from, and those will be there in the other rooms like 206, 207, 208, and 211. And of course, we look here, trade show is a big part of the summit. And that's up on the 3rd floor of the Duke Energy Center. You'll kind of have the same layout here. You can see Elm Street. You'll go toward the south, go up the escalators, and then it's there to the left in Grand Ballroom B and A. And a lot of exhibitors, as mentioned, Mustad and Justin Fry. We have dozens of others to bring you hoof care and equine information and knowledge. So I think we always know networking and products you can buy or product information you get at the trade show make it well worth attending as well. And of course, wanted to talk about the Hyatt. There it is where the star is, kitty corner from the Duke. So even if it's cold, it's going to be a very short walk from the Duke Energy Center. And again, I want to stress getting in your rooms if you haven't as soon as possible. And mention the International Hoof-Care Summit when you call. And there's the hotel information. I'll leave it up here if you don't have it. We also have a link to it on our website, ihcs2022.com. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Andrew, who already left, terrific support again by Mustad. 190 years and a chance to win a trailer is something we've never had before. But want to really say thank you to all of you who are signed up and coming to Summit. We appreciate the trust you put into us for this event. And it's been a very difficult 2 years up to this point. Of course, we weren't able to get together last year in Cincinnati, and I think we put together a very good educational lineup over the 8 months of 2021 to provide an alternative. But I don't think there's anything quite like getting in person. The networking, the hallway chats that you can have make it well worth attending. And I think sometimes the education you can get out there is the take-home messages that make it worth coming to the summit to begin with. So with that, again, thank you to everybody for joining us. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me or anyone here at American Farriers Journal and the International Hoof-Care Summit. We'd be happy to help you. So with that, I wish everybody a good day and hope to see you in Cincinnati in a few weeks. Take care.